So today is my only day I can go to the scrapyard. Between work and other activities that I'm doing, I'm pretty limited on when I can get there and do stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go there today, but the weather is taking a nasty turn. Apparently Collingwood, which is about 35 minutes away from me, had a tornado today. So yeah, it is getting dark out quick. So what we'll be doing is we'll be going there trying to film. If we need to take a break and hide inside some of the cars for a bit, maybe that's what we'll do. I brought an impact, a socket set, a ratchet, wire cutters, flathead screwdriver, a sawzall, and sawzall blades. Now, I have been having an issue at this scrapyard where they do not like my sawzall. They say they will set cars on fire inside their yard because the sawzall produces sparks. I kind of laughed at them for a bit and think if you think a sawzall is going to set your place on fire, that's kind of crazy, but I guess he's got to take every perceivable caution that he can. So, yeah, it's up to him. He can take whatever caution he wants to take. But, we are going to be going to the scrapyard today looking for parts for Earl. Now, I've been teasing Earl for a bit. Earl is not a demolition derby car. It is a car that I'm actually kind of driving on the road, kind of not, doing some performance upgrades to it, doing some brake upgrades to it. I want to turbo it, but we'll see what it is. I might even want to LS swap it, but we'll see what it is. But we're looking for some small interior trim pieces for Earl, but mostly we're looking for bumpers. I highly doubt we're going to find parts for Earl. It's a pretty rare car. So I know I've been teasing Earl, but the videos will come shortly. But what we're looking for today is some Caravan bumpers, maybe some Crown Vic bumpers, Mazda 3 bumpers, any bumper that is a rebar bumper that looks half decently girthy and looks like it can take a beating. Because his rules have changed. You're not allowed chrome bumpers anymore. You're only allowed rebars. And the bumper that I was planning to take, well, big bump. It wasn't that bad. The road's actually worse than that bump. The bumper I was planning to take was an 81 Camaro bumper, and he told me no, so I can't bring it. So we were going to be going and looking for other bumpers, but I got to hide the sawzall going in, and I'm pretty sure I got to hide the camera because I seen them freaking out at somebody a couple years ago about a GoPro. So gonna sneak this thing in and get some videos for you guys. Look how nice that weather is over there. What the is this? Oh my god, we're driving into a damn tornado just trying to go get bumpers from the scrapyard. Turn these wipers on faster. Holy Jesus, get going, boys and girls. Start wiping that window. But yeah, the wind is picking up. Everything's getting a little crazy. Maybe we'll go get lunch waiting, but I don't know. This is looking like it's gonna stay for quite some time. Maybe I'm just gonna get soaked. I don't get to come to the scrapyard as much as I like to, but when I do come here, I really do enjoy my time. Caravan, no stone go, so I don't think this is the one I'm after. Let's take a look underneath. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at this one. I think this might be the one that I'm after. So this is not the one I'm after. See, no stone go. This is not the one I'm after. This is the one I'm after. So we're gonna pop this one off, and then we're going to leave that one because that's not the one I want. It needs to be the right one. This one here is not the best of shape. You know, it might do. Doesn't hurt to throw it on the buggy. If I find a better one, I just toss this one off. But as of right now, this is the first one and the best one so far. So we'll be moving on to try to find other ones as well. Just got to keep all my tools out of the rain. rust out of her. Oh, there's a bee. A bee came out of this bumper. It's a little bit of a bad sign. Oh my God, she ain't that good. Oh, there's another bee, and another bee. They're wasps, they're hornets. There's the nest. I think I got them all until I get stung. Not a big fan of bees. So here we have another Chrysler Town and Country. This one here is a bit different. It doesn't have the support in the middle on the back, but it's in much better shape. So we're going to be taking this one and throwing it on the cart, but I don't think I'm going to end up keeping that one. She's just a little bit too rusty for me. So now we have two different Caravan bumpers. This one here is a 2011. This one is stow and go. What year is this one? I think this one's like a 08. Let's take a look at the back of this one. This one here is an 08. So I think the 2008 bumpers are better than the 2011 bumpers, but you can see a clear difference in them. As you see, the clear difference in the two. Hopefully I can find some 08 ones that are not nearly as rusty as this one. Nothing says free candy van like no windows and pink blankets. Oh my God, this thing is creepy. I don't even want to look through it. Well, I guess that rusted 2008 stow and go is leaving, because I found a stow and go 2008 that's not rusted with the back support. So this is the one that we will be removing and keeping. We'll be throwing that rusty one off because I'm not paying money for a rusty bumper that is that bad. Well, I wasn't really planning on getting these, but I found a Sienna that had the motor and the subframe taken out. So I'm not going to say it was easy because they put all their vehicles right on the ground, but it was doable. I was able to get super angry, hurt my shoulder, pull really hard. You can see how far the calipers were dug into the ground. But anyway, I got two Sienna struts. So, win! Or better, a mint! So we'll be moving along. I'm getting tired of those bumpers falling off. But we still got the whole yard to do. So let's keep going. Now this is a crying shame. It looks like it got here a little bit too late. It looks like they're cleaning up their Toyota section. You got Camry, Matrix, Corolla, Camry, Prius, Matrix. I think that's a Scion. But pretty much half the Toyota section right here. This is horrible. What a loss. I'm gonna cry. Hopefully there's a lot more. I can take a look through them. So I got this old girl's bumper cut off. 80s Cutlass Supreme. Nothing too fancy, but she's steel backed. Unfortunately, I can't run this at the show, but if I can get it for half decent price, I'm going to buy it. But if they're going to tell me 150 bucks for it, I'm going to leave it behind because it's definitely not worth that. But then I found this car. This is a Jaguar, and this bumper is actually aluminum, but it's huge, and it actually looks very strong. But I pulled out all the bolts, and she's not coming off. I've jumped on it. I don't have a hammer, so I found some stuff to hit it with, and it still won't come off. If it was steel, I'd probably put a little bit more effort into it, but it's aluminum. So I think I'm just going to say, and see you guys later on the Jaguar, but that'd be something different, a little different to try, I think. Probably not be worth it, but it'd be something different. Let's keep looking. I walked a little bit farther down the aisle, and I seen this. And I thought to myself, that looks like a Gremlin, but it also kind of looks like an AMC Spirit. But they won't sell entire cars out of this yard, I'll tell you that. But this here is actually a pretty rare Gremlin. It's four-wheel drive. So this is an all-wheel drive, full-wheel drive Gremlin with an automatic. This thing here is, I wish I could have found this before it came into the yard, because I would have done some fun things with this. But they actually won't let you buy entire cars out here. Look at the fender flares on this thing. They're awesome. You definitely don't see things like this, especially here in Ontario. Yeah, like this here, the front end definitely does not look Gremlin. The front end definitely looks AMC Spirit. But the back end, oh, she's got Eagle on the front end. So this thing here is so different. It's an Eagle, but it's definitely a Gremlin, but the back of it looks weird. 100% unique. I've never seen anything like this. Anything 81 AMC Eagle, but it's got that Gremlin rear end. What the heck? This thing is super cool. I wish I could have came across it before it ended up here in the scrapyard, that's for sure. But I've never seen one of these on the roads. AMC products are usually long gone by the time that I was driving, but definitely different. Let's see what else we can find, but I don't think anything's going to top as weird as this, but there might be some things. We have what I think is a Russian alot, or something like that. Is it alot? I don't know, but this is definitely weird, but I still don't think it beats the all-wheel drive Gremlin. I don't even know what this thing is. A Yoda? Sorry, yeah. A Yugo? I'm actually not that familiar with Russian products or Czechoslovakian products to even know what this thing is. We have an old Plymouth over here, Fury 3, Oldsmobile, I think. Oh, this one here. This one here's been halved. I cut it in half.
Still not convinced that my thing is that I like cutting things in half? My ex-wife tried to divorce me and take half my money. So I gave it to her, but I cut it in half.
Whole back end cut off. A little bit different. No good bumpers on these. These are all 60s cars. Just tin. Oh, a Jag. Just tin. Trans Am. These cars will never leave here. But they got some weird things that might just top that all-wheel drive Gremlin that I found. We have a 50s Plymouth Limo, and I don't even know what that thing is, but it's a limo. It's definitely different. I have no idea what that is. You got an 80s Cadillac over here. Bumpers are crap on these. Cadillac limo. But these are pretty cool. I don't even know what that one is, but that one looks the coolest out of all of them. Looks like somebody was taking their time and just doing it on their own, and then just ran out of hobby, I guess. Because that looks like it's all been custom made. Oh well, let's keep moving on. Let's see what else we can find in here. I guess these cars are near the end of their life here. They're all flipped on their side, ready to go to the crusher. There ain't a whole lot left of any of these ones though. But by the looks of it, they have different motors, but all run the same transmissions. They all look the same. But I'm not finding any parts for Earl. I'll ask on my way out, but I'm definitely not finding no parts for Earl. Don't worry, you guys will figure out who Earl is in some upcoming videos. I just have to get to editing them and getting to put them up and everything. That's a different car. That's a Nissan. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these. Cody Vella's dad would love this. Look how disgusting it is in there. It's like every other Nissan I've ever seen. Disgusting. T-tops though. A lot of you guys have been telling me to try these Subaru bumpers, but the problem is all these Subaru bumpers by me are so rotted, it's not worth me spending the money to pull them off. Like, look at this thing. Like, it's pretty rotted. Subarus around me just rot out so fast, it's unbelievable. There's not a clean Subaru left in Ontario. So out of all these cars, I think I finally found the bumper that I'm going to bring to Aurelia Demolition Derby with me. Right here. No lady. Look at this thing. Mint. It's so strong the frame's actually bent behind it. Oh. Wish I had my phone with me to take a photo to see if he'd approve it. Oh my god, look at this. Ready? It's got a, I'm going to say that is a 2x8 as a front bumper. And it's actually got a crappy roll cage put into it. And it's got all new stickers for tires. I bet you guy was going to track this or try to drift it or something. Oh, look at the spoiler. I know what this car was. As soon as I seen this is not a Lada. I know what this is. This is a Minden ice racing car. I bet you any money that's what this is. A Miata over here. But this thing here takes the cake. What a funny little compilation of... Yeah, look at that. Canadian Automotive Sports Club, Ontario region. This was, I bet you, an ice racing car that Buddy pretty much beat the snot out of. And there's probably nothing left inside the engine and nothing left for the entire car. Pretty different, though. I wish I had a phone to take a photo of that right now and send to the promoter to see if I can run that bumper. So we got quite a bit for the scrapyard today. I'm just going to try to move it away from this nice lowered Honda beside me. So the guy at the front counter says he's quitting in a week. And he's like, I don't care, make me an offer. I made him a really crappy offer. And he looked at me and says, is that cash? I said, yep. And he's like, sold. So I got a pretty good deal. Don't fall over camera. I'm happy I took this away from that car. Okay. Let me just fix that. So we got 3 Mazda 3 bumpers as they scatter all over the parking lot. It's getting really hard to get a super clean Mazda 3, so these little rusty ones I'm starting to be okay with. I'm not extravagantly happy about them, but they're okay. So next, we have this Cutlass Supreme bumper. I don't drive it anymore, I just drive this thing. We have this Caravan bumper. We got this Caravan bumper, a newer style. Not super happy about these ones, but they're bumper. Another Caravan newer one, super clean though. This one's, well, dirty, super rust free. Got another 90s one, sorry, 2008 newer. And then we got our 2 Sienna struts. So overall, that was a pretty good haul out of this scrapyard today. Now, plus in that van with the child's blanket, I found these really cool coins. They're definitely fake, but they're kind of cool. They're definitely fake, but I'm going to take a look at them, see if I can clean them up. One's got like, they look like American coins, but they got a saying on the back. I think they're definitely not worth anything. But I also got myself a cool seatbelt. But seatbelt ain't worth nothing. Now the real trick comes to fitting the wagon in. know if you guys know this, but the secret to having a great car that you drive every day is not giving a crap about it. And this Toyota definitely fits within those rules. There. She fits. There. She fits, she sits. Take my 2 coins that I found. And now we have bumpers for this upcoming demolition derby that's going to be happening in less than a month. So stay tuned, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. I love coming to the scrapyard. Today was a little hectic. I have a lot of things on my mind, so I kept leaving my socket sets behind. Had to start the day by buying an inner tube for this tire. It wasn't exactly the best start, but you know what? We got what we needed done, and now we're on the road again. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow on Zach's Workshop.